Good day and welcome to GJ Planet with your favorite people that have films. Hello. You may have been confused there because I did an intro, but Trot also did an intro.
That wasn't me, that was Smith.
Smith?
That sounds just like Smith.
Sound
Why
like
do you
Smith.
think it was me?
It sounded
Smith.
like you.
Weird, he did a very good impression of me then. Bitch.
Get ahead. Yeah. Get ahead, bitch. Oh, shit. We're all just...
Got you!
What?
Oh, fuck. Oh!
Which one of you got shot in the face there? Don't shoot me! Riddle someone else. I'm just playing the game. I'm just a boy.
Do you think there's aspects of your growing up that's still boy-like?
What?
That hasn't developed beyond boy?
What do you mean, though? What do you mean? What aspect?
You know,
Are you...
you don't just suddenly become an adult overnight, do you? There's certain skills and things that you just haven't developed since boy. So what haven't you developed since boy?
That's such an... what haven't you developed since boy? I think the misconception is that you do become just suddenly a man. Don't you think? Or do you think... I think the other misconception is that you think that your parents had it all together and thought, that they...
That's a big lie, wasn't it?
But that is a big lie. When you get to their age, you're like, oh, fuck, they didn't actually know shit. And
I think they had the ability to deal
through
with
life.
what was happening to them at the time, but that doesn't translate to
they were still
continued
growing
ability
up.
to deal
I
with
think
things.
I think we thought they did, obviously, for the most part.
So they were
dealing with mortgages and other life stuff that you wouldn't ever deal with as a child.
Most of our parents were like the average age of their generation, having us in their mid to late 20s. So they were definitely still growing up whilst raising us. So imagine being late 20s. We're at end of uni.
I think my parents were early 20s when they first had kids.
There you go. Imagine being at uni and having that mental faculties.
I don't think they went to uni though.
No, but that age when you were at uni.
But I wouldn't get my studies done, would I?
No, obviously not. But I'm thinking of your mental...
My mental age was, we started Hat Films, so my mental age was in the gutter.
If you go look at our early videos...
Oh, it was silly.
It was silly, and they were raising
Imagine
children.
Us raising kids at that age.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, I think raising kids ages you in that sense. It matures you almost immediately, because you have to do mature things, and you also have
to grow up fast.
Immediate responsibilities. I think that's kind of
it's like being born in war.
Yeah.
It just changes your outlook on life. You have to grow up and survive in certain ways that in other environments you don't need to do that. Like we're little baby Peter Pan boys.
We just we got the modern luxury of being able to just play video games all day, and just we have the choice not to have kids if we don't want to,
or wear underwear.
Exactly.
That's what I don't do. I still wear nappies. That's
you
one
wear
of the things.
Adult diapers.
No,
that's what they're called. You don't just call them adult nappies.
Nappies.
I wear baby nappies.
Man nappies. Maybe this is why you feel like you've grown up.
Oh, I just wonder if you guys did it too.
Sorry? What, wear man nappies?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think you'd want to wear nappies?
There was a period through 2020 and 2022 I was wearing them on my face, but that's because I like the smell of other people's fecal matter.
Why are you wearing that fucking nappy on your face, bro? I'd say that to you a lot.
Perfect mask.
Yeah.
They say mask up, I grab some nappies. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. There was silence there. Sorry,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Right, good. Yeah, that is normal.
Absolutely normal there. Smith, what haven't you developed since a boy?
What haven't you developed?
A man-sized penis.
That just stopped at it.
It just stopped at boy. It's still boy.
Stopped at boy size.
I don't know how big it's supposed to be, but I feel
surely this isn't it.
Feel a bit
I don't know how much
shortchanged.
to expect, but this can't be all of it.
Where's the rest of it? Honey, come in here. Is this normal?
Look at this. Is this boy-sized? Why do you know that?
This doesn't know the ones I see on the internet. They're a lot bigger.
Are they all prosthetic online?
All the ones on the internet are so much bigger.
Silly, laughable penises.
No, I don't really know. To be honest, I think it's just based on my opinion, is that the adults of your childhood were capable of dealing with the problems that they had at the time, or were geared towards it. But nowadays they feel like infants because they are not really capable of dealing with the adult problems you're currently going through. Huh?
Do you think they're regressing?
They all do, yeah. Dude, we'll start regressing at 55, I think. We're pretty much losing our usefulness to humanity, Bit of a strong take.
Humanity is exponentially getting more complicated and shifting. in terms of technology and the way culture works. And you just get left behind if you don't keep up with it.
Yeah.
I guess you have less.
Or form a role or purpose for yourself, which is timeless.
Sure.
Which is where
Would
I
you
think
volunteer for war?
Not volunteer for war. No.
I'll do it.
I mean,
Well, there's
like,
loads of volunteers in Ukraine. Go, head on over and just be like, yeah, let's have a go. What's this
feel
thing
like
do?
we're as patriotic, and feel like we got Russia breathing down our neck.
What if you just wanted to
we're
murder
on a
people
little
because you
island.
just with no consequences? You know? Do you think there are people who've gone out there to do that?
Are you asking for yourself, or?
Well, no, I'm just curious. Do you think that's what some people have done, where they're just like, shit, free killing, and
feel
go
like
out there and just start,
It's
just
probably
shooting.
environmental effects which drive you to be desensitized to that sort of thing, and you can be surrounded by that, which makes you feel like that is a norm. Sure, I'm sure being in the army desensitizes you to a lot of emotions in order to just fulfill your job.
Do
And
you
you're
think they
trained
would
that way.
accept anyone who just said they wanted to go killing?
Not necessarily.
I think
actually.
they'd probably laugh at you. I don't think you
I want to go killing.
Like, yeah,
I don't
good
think
luck.
you could
You were
probably
gonna go
like
get killed.
hold the level of. I mean, you need to be actually mad. I think they'd probably be a bit like. Ugh.
You might be a detriment
Yeah,
to
exactly.
the other squaddies.
It depends on who you go and ask. If you go and ask Russia, they'll be like, "Sure thing, buddy. Have you heard about our meat waves?"
We know how there were like really controversial reality shows back in the early 2000s. I guess there are some that still do something similar, like SAS, whatever. But maybe what there's like parents who are just sick of their kind of kids being, just he's always on TikTok, all this, and then they go, well, okay, we've sent our kids out to the Ukraine war, and then they have to.
I don't think they did that.
No, I'm just saying they could do that now. If the obviously there's so many rules now, you can't even drink on reality TV and shit like that. But like,
And I can't even send your kids to war in reality
can't even
TV.
send your kids to bloody war on reality TV. But
nanny
let's
state.
say this is a country that doesn't really give a shit about their youth. Maybe name one. Essentially, then send them out there.
Okay.
They'll get some experience, get shit scared, and then realise, actually, it was all right. No, come back and get addicted to TikTok again. Back on the talk, are we?
Yeah, I couldn't wait to get back, honestly.
Yeah,
and,
honestly, it's just much safer
I really
and
miss
warmer
my
here.
phone. And honestly, you made me want it more.
Know how to reload weapons, don't I?
Thanks to TikTok.
No, the reality
Just briefly
show.
going to war.
Yeah,
I've learned
a
everything I
brief
know about
stint.
weapons through YouTube.
A brief stint.
No, there's none of that online.
No.
And I've won.
Nice.
Get
silly
on
bitch.
my level.
I just never recovered from that initial tussle at the start.
It is always that though.
Yeah. That was it.
It do always be like that.
I was pretty much trying to race at the start, and Trot was just smashing into me.
No, I saw.
And
I took a step
that was
back
it.
just to start.
That's the end of the race.
That's
That was
it.
it,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it?
No
And then
catch-up mechanics.
Nice little drive though, wasn't it? It's a
Yeah,
nice little drive about, just a little.
yeah, it's all
I mean,
right.
it was a good map. I mean, lovely map, old map. Don't know when that was made. 2015.
Christ. That's older
Going back
than...
through some classics. That's the thing. I say classics. I can't remember the name of these things. They all start with a weird symbol.
It's because they want to get to the top of the search
Exactly.
results.
Yeah. Congratulations, Chris
Oh,
Sharp.
heads.
Brilliant. Nice.
That's me. I'm a winner. Thanks to the bet wins as well.
Oh shit! I
Oh,
did
fuck.
gamble
Who's
1,000
betting
times. I don't
now?
know why I'm betting.
Thank you.
I put $1,000 into that thing.
Thank you. I got... Wait, they take 400?
Oh, taxed.
I got tax. Where's that going?
Wait, hang on a second.
It's getting deleted.
Oh, taxes in this. Taxes on everything I
Well,
buy.
we're going to want you to buy another shark card eventually.
Yeah, we want you to lose.
Yeah,
You're not meant to make money here.
You're supposed to be losing your money incrementally until you eventually have to pay money.
It wasn't enough you've already bought the game 3 times.
You idiot. Why'd you do that?
Idiot.
Look, it's a sign
Yeah,
of a
sure, we keep
quality game.
re-releasing the game.
Do you think we'll be in our 60s when the next one comes out? Not 6.
GTA 7.
Trot won't be.
Yeah.
I'll be dead.
Is it a sign of quality that it takes 10 plus years to make a game, or should they just expand on their workforce? Is that how
I think
things
the world
work?
has just changed, hasn't it? There's
Right.
no set time frame, it seems, for making a good game anymore. It used to be.
If they can keep earning money off their previous iteration, and they can slowly work on the development of a new game rather than crunching, then why not? They've got Red Dead and GTA 5 to earn money from.
Yeah, I felt like they horribly under-monetized Red Dead.
They did, for sure.
It
but
felt like everything they tried to do was just shit. It's
like-
like, wow, you guys could have made loads of money if you'd made the online better.
I think that was I think the online was just. I apparently it did get better, but I don't know how much better.
but
Like,
it still
still
just
the
didn't
same.
it
capture
felt
anything.
lacking.
it's the fundamental
I don't know
foundation
why.
of it.
Yeah.
It's like walking around in an open world collecting things, essentially, and doing the occasional mission.
It just didn't have the magic.
I didn't feel immersed like I did in the single player.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to achieve, I'm sure it is. But also,
you would have thought the richest and most successful games company in the world would be able to do it, though.
Figure it out, yeah.
You certainly would, yeah. But again, like, can you just throw money at these things? Is that always the issue?
You should be able to, otherwise it's a management problem.
Right, okay.
I wonder if they just didn't throw money at
I think they just
Red
didn't.
Dead Online, yeah.
I mean, like...
They just did the single player.
Shit.
You'd think a product as big as this would need so much infrastructure to make, like, customer support and all that. Oh my God. Customer support.
Clipped him.
Shit. Well, that's me out. That's me
Shit.
out. I reckon they called it early on in one of their whiteboard meetings of like,
Yeah.
we can't release
work
enough
there?
cosmetics or new horses. It's just not exciting as genre to constantly release things that we can charge
should we just
people
not
real
bother?
world money for. So
We just, nah.
we'll do it for a bit and then
Well,
we'll
we can make
cancel.
probably like hundreds of thousands a day. Oh, no, let's not bother.
There's got to be another way to
Oh, you son of a bitch.
constantly release new content, surely.
You're trying to kill me like that.
I am trying to kill
there's
you,
definitely better ways they
greasy
could have done it,
bastard.
but I guess nobody else in that company needed any more money or had the decision-making power.
Can't
to-
be bothered. Should we just
Yeah.
work on GTA
Yeah.
6? Yeah.
Guess we've done loads of money on this one.
Does
Should
make
we-
you wonder, like, same with FIFA, like, they are literally printing cash. And it's shocking.
The same dog shit over and over and
Because,
over
like,
again.
how much can that really take up in resources to produce, like, FIFA coins or whatever it is?
Not very
It's
much,
just-
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Develop a
They
new
must have been
card
laughing
with-
when they made that up. They were like, oh shit, we can just make these, packs for 15 quid and you can
They
spend
probably
as much
have,
money as you
like,
want. And get kids addicted.
They probably have software that just generates new cards as well.
Yeah.
They don't even need to think about it.
Maybe.
Yeah, what's the latest, most popular player? All right, make him a gold and give him good stats.
Well, we did discuss this recently because obviously we were gonna put points on our videos as well, weren't we?
Yeah. Hat points.
But we
Hat
then
coins.
decided, wow, we don't want money.
Pika
we're not
coin.
about
Just
that.
don't want him.
We're not about it.
You don't want Pika coin?
Pika coin was of its day. Obviously,
Pika.
what year was that?
Pokemon's forever, Ross.
It has stood the test of time.
Pokemon
I'd
is
say
forever. Pokemon's like Lego now, I think.
You see, they sued or they've put a lawsuit in for Power World.
As patents, gameplay
Quite a long
patents.
time away. Oh, gameplay patents.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
even like design rip-offs, which I think would be the more solid court case. This one is literally throwing and catching balls is a Pokemon patent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like down to the...
Right.
How many other games are they going to fucking sue then?
That's interesting.
Like,
Yeah, because
catching monsters in a ball, it wasn't even them that did that first.
yeah, I mean, because I would have thought they would have a lot more other different issues
Yeah, the
to
design
face.
elements.
Yeah, there's,
Like there's literally
they
models
look
that...
very similar to
The
other
polygons are very
Pokemons.
similar, but no, it wasn't that they went for. I guess because they don't have an actual case there, maybe.
But those are called Pal Spheres. I don't know why they would ever be compared to
Not
a
Pokeballs.
I feel like you shouldn't be
I
able
think
to...
we know if you held a Pokeball, you'd know the difference between that and a
this
Pal
one had an
Sphere.
awkward spiral on the top
Pal
of it.
Sphere has like an ornate
You toss
kind
it
of
out and
like
it opens
golden-
half and half, and then it
Yeah.
gets sucked in. It's very different.
No,
They
Button.
look
Is there
like
a button?
somebody with bad taste
But again, that-
decorated an exotic restaurant.
Yeah, it looks like a Fabergé egg.
It's not even the design of it. It's they are saying they patented the idea of throwing.
Yeah, I mean I think that's
throwing
fair enough.
balls. I don't know if it is.
Well, because it's not necessarily. Also, it's not. I would bet that it's not necessarily that they came up with it, but they are the most recognizable use
Right,
of
yeah,
that
yeah.
action.
We popularized
and it is
it.
now synonymous with their brand.
I mean,
which
don't
I
get me
think is
wrong. I'm
true.
not surprised they've sued them at all.
No, I don't think we should be. Power World's a fucking Pokemon ripoff.
It really is. I'm
It
pretty sure one of our
really is.
titles was very
I
much
just
just
find
like,
it weird
it's
that
new
that was the
Pokemon
one.
game.
That
Yeah.
was the
Okay.
how they're
Yeah,
suing
but they
them.
must have like taken a while to figure out what they could get them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they have looked at what thing they could pin.
Yeah.
And that is
Because
why.
how much money do you think they make?
I can't imagine
Pokemons.
Power Word's doing as well as it used
No.
to anyway.
No.
I feel like it's had its day already.
Because it wasn't a proper game. It was a series of popular elements squashed together.
I would
enjoyed
say it was more fun to play than Pokemon, but that's probably quite a controversial opinion
Which
for
Pokemon
those.
game though?
The newer ones on 3D, like.
Well, that's because you like playing games that were designed in this decade.
Yeah, with modern graphics.
Yeah.
They're
I think I enjoyed it a bit more. And obviously there was a bit more building elements and
But
stuff. which is a
literally
bit
all it
different.
was, though, was like the same building elements you've got in every open world building game since Rust.
Yeah, it was very
It
Rust-like,
was
yeah.
Probably
the
more
Pokemon
rudimentary
capture
than that,
mechanic,
yeah.
and then a bunch of random like
building was still,
Pokemon style things in an empty world with a loose story. It was thrown together. It was like a bunch of they're just building games
That's
based
why
on
everyone was convinced it was AI made. Because
Yeah.
it did feel like some of those elements weren't particular.
Yeah.
But it played really well straight away. I think that was the other thing.
It
Even though it
did
stole
work
Zelda
despite
mechanics as well. I'm surprised they haven't, had a go as well.
I enjoyed it for a decent
Yeah.
amount of time
Yeah.
before I got bored. More so than, like you say, modern Pokemon games. I got more fulfillment out of it.
But we're not the audience, are we? Just like the Minecraft movie, we're
aren't.
not the audience.
I don't
for
know
that.
if I like the latest Pokemon aesthetics anyway. Like it's it's a bit too weeby for me. A bit too cutesy.
Well, that's controversial, isn't it?
I know, it's always been that way.
Is it bad to say
Sure.
things are weeby?
No, I don't think so. But like,
It's good to say things are
I felt
weeby.
it was more forgivable when it was sprite based.
Right. Yeah.
But
What in the
Now it's too
the very
smooth
classic
and,
well, now it's
Game
just
Boy.
it's very apparent that it's mimicking the anime, and,
right.
And I preferred it when it was little sprite monsters with like MIDI voices and things like that. I like that aesthetic.
Are you talking about the Pokemon games here now?
The games,
Right. Okay.
And have you ever finished 2-1?
Obviously, Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime?
Weedle.
Weedle. not Dogtrio.
Yeah. No.
No,
Can't
Weedle.
fit that many. Just single
Dogtrio, there's something but the shine on
on his head.
Dogtrio's face. It's his heads, tips. If you
All
will.
season toast.
I think I need to make a Pokemon rip-off game.
Yeah.
I think I could do
Fuck
it
'em
better
on.
than Power World.
Yeah.
I think I could. I'm going to do that now.
So, wait, how?
I'm just going to make a better
you
Pokemon
can do the
game.
art yourself?
Yeah, I'll do it all.
What?
Yeah, I'll just do it all.
How long do you think it'll take?
Probably quite like a
Are
year.
you going to make use of AI?
Hell no.
There's AI in everything. The other day I saw there was AI in
Google
a
Docs
fucking
now.
Just Eat website that orders food.
Really?
I was like,
Well,
fuck, what?
suggestions and stuff.
Well, yeah, but it's just like, what? Like,
It's very odd that
it seems like so buzzwordy. You see
There's-
the little
there's
fucking
so
star in
many-
a corner. You're like, what? Hang on a second. Why is it AI for what?
I'm a little concerned with
It's everywhere.
how every industry is almost like we have to have AI
Yeah.
in our thing, otherwise we're behind. But they're all attaching a third-party AI by a private company.
Oh, right, yeah.
They're all using ChatGPT or like just to hack their way in to it. And all of this information is going to this private firm that's training their AI. I don't know, it just seems bad. No one's actually developing their own AI. They're just...
So are you saying the
Just eat.
shotgun application of complex and
Yeah.
dangerous tools
you
could
really,
be
you're applying
bad?
that, you're making that your customer service now, really.
Yeah, oh, right. You're just going to...
Just gonna hook that into your personal data, your customer data and all that. Okay, right.
Yeah, no, it is a bit fucked, isn't it?
I feel like it could have been implemented so much better, but now there's a panic and I don't know, it's just shit.
What I like to do, though, with them is you can talk them into incriminating their own company. So, like, when you used to use chatbots before and they'd be like, who would you like to talk to? Why would you like to do this? And you're like, you're doing something that's really, the company's done something really annoying or really shit and you're trying to, like, sort it out, right? So you're on the phone and you're using a chatbot and there used to be like, who would you like to talk to? Do you want to do this?
Yeah,
and you're like,
it's very
okay,
simple
yes.
responses.
Does this help your thing? Yes or no? But with the
No.
more complex ones, you're like, so you're telling me your company does this, this, and this, and then it has to be like, I guess so. It looks the way, and I'm like, you can build a lot of like circumstantial evidence by.
But then if you ask them, they're like,
gaslighting an AI.
isn't 100% accurate.
No.
It would just...
But then that opens another angle for you to get what you want from the
Yeah.
company, though, because you can be like, I got stuck talking to your AI, and it said this, and then they're like, oh fuck, okay, well, and so what? You're giving me tools that don't represent your company? What the hell is it? It's very
Yeah.
easy to use it as a bit of leverage for the time
And also
being.
the AI has been very trained to be apologetic to the customer. It's like, I'm so sorry for giving you false information there. Let me try again, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
You could definitely manipulate that.
exactly. Yeah.
If everyone using it tried to trip it up, do you think it would eventually learn to figure that out, or just kind of constantly be giving wrong answers to
Yeah,
things?
it's like voucher codes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like posting a pizza voucher codes on a website. You're like, if you say this to their AI bot, it'll send you free shipping codes.
The thing is, like, the large language models they rely heavily on context, right? But that requires a ton of GPU computing to keep the context. So you get to a certain point where it's like this company has a certain amount of, money that they've invested into the API to trigger ChatGPT to do these responses, and therefore you get to a limit where it just doesn't take in any new information.
Right.
So you can't keep refining your answers with it. It just hallucinates, essentially.
Excellent.
So it's not useful after a certain point.
Can we get them to just like constantly like estimate what like a Amazon voucher code will be?
Yeah, keep guessing.
This is here's 6 codes I've used before.
No,
Yeah.
I need
Give me some random number generator to make one.
So that's actually something I've actually been trying to use AI
been
for.
doing it all the
Not for
time.
random generation like that, but using it to like aggregate and explain like big market movements and things like that, right? Like the price of gold and silver.
Right.
Do you think it's going to go up? Do you think it's going to go down? What do you think affects
It's like
it?
horoscopes for AI.
Kind of, yeah. But like you can also say, well, the ones, I'm using one that's got access to the internet. So like I'll be like,
Gemini.
does the war in Russia, does the current state of war in Russia and Ukraine affect like the price of this? How likely do you think that is? It's like having an informed person to give you like
Aggregating the information on, like, you think it would at least.
So it is useful.
Red or black today?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
I
have to be
lost all
more
my money, you
nuanced.
fucking weird AI bastards.
What are my lottery numbers for today?
I lost again.
I'll tell you, my
AI's a liar.
late granddad, I found loads and loads of like tabulated numbers of him trying to predict the lottery.
Wow.
And how did that go? How did it look?
Not well. And he could have used like a
Never
computer
won.
to speed it up.
Right.
So he
I
was
see.
writing it all on bits of porridge cartons.
Oh wow.
So,
Nice, yeah.
What?
Pretty good method.
So he used to eat a lot of porridge. And
They just had a lot of excess
Get through
porridge to draw on.
Oh fuck.
and he
You silly bitch. He's out.
got goddamn
That's it.
man up.
That's me. See you
Anyway,
later.
he would sit in his chair and just process all of the recent lottery numbers on this big grid thing he had written on the side of a porridge box,
Yeah.
and tried to create trends basically on like most likely things. And I mean, he was a pretty smart guy. He worked on like weapons
Did he ever win the
programs in
lottery?
US. Huh?
Did he ever win the lottery?
I feel like
No, he didn't. And I tried to get my head around it when he was doing it. I mean, bear in mind at this point he was quite ill. And I was like,
Oh, it was a late stage.
yeah. I was like,
investment.
surely you understand that like this probably you could create trends, sure, that like might work out. I don't know, ball 44 is slightly heavier than the others, so it's coming up 1.2 times rather than 1.0
Then you don't know if they're just going to
times.
replace the ball.
Oh, well, exactly. There's just a million
So
fucking
many
variables.
variables that.
The kind of thing as well that a computer could really, really speed up.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, I just found it all. And whenever I asked, my grandma was like, he's trying to predict lottery numbers.
That's pretty funny.
What? But yeah.
It keeps him busy, doesn't it?
Keeps him
Keeps him
busy,
eating his
yeah.
porridge.
Yeah.
He needs more things to write on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm behind Ross
So
now.
you're trying to
This is
say he didn't
embarrassing.
predict them. So we can't. That's not a method we can use.
Yeah.
Looking at hot numbers.
I think prediction
other-
is near impossible.
It's a big number. Isn't it?
Perhaps he
It's a
was
long
just
number to
testing
get right.
to check that it was indeed totally random. So after writing down 16 million different numbers, I have come to the conclusion it is indeed totally random.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Because they don't really want people to win.
You don't think so?
Ultimate-
Well, the lottery doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean,
Why would you?
I guess because
You
it
prove
proves
that you
interest
can.
in the lottery up.
they need some people to win.
Because they've already worked out a levy that they take for like all the projects and stuff they do. So beyond that, they're like, well, this is the prize because they want to keep the ravenous audience buying tickets.
True.
That's why you'd
You
want
could
winners.
fake winners.
You could. We could fake winners, but yeah, they still make shitloads of money.
That was a ridiculous jump over the top.
Silly.
Yeah, you could have big fake winners.
Big fake winners.
Yeah. So it's just like that real fake shoe place.
Love a big fake winner.
Real fake shoes.
Real fake shoes.
Wait, how am I first?
Oh, you shot me, you sick
I thought
bastard.
Smith was way ahead there.
Yeah, and then I was floundering and he hopped
I'm
over
upside
me.
down. I fucked it.
Oh no,
Spend
he's
Please
That's
let me
fine.
win.
Wondering where you won.
Let me win.
I haven't won one for ages. I don't want to let you win.
Let me
I
win.
want to win.
Hello, I'm ahead of you now. I'm going to beat you.
I'm in a flume.
I'm going to laugh at you when you lose.
Don't. Don't run for me.
Don't, mate, don't.
Please. Yeah, AI is it's pervasive. And it's really sticking around.
It just feels like it's being applied to things that aren't. I just didn't know. I didn't really know what to use it for on Justy. It was just like you can just use AI to decide on what. It's like what you're gonna eat. Know what I can just go to
look at the ratings and stuff.
Been to before, yeah, like
it's not that hard.
I mean, I suppose if it collates them and starts comparing like individual meals and stuff, maybe
if it takes my fucking blood and goes, you need this, then I'm interested.
Well, I just feel like it was just an extra step. And I was just
it is an extra step.
This hasn't made it easier. This has just confused me a little bit more. I'm just,
you wait for the daily.
I'm a simple man.
You wait till the Daily Express runs an article like, "Man falls in love with Just Eat AI chatbot." I can see it coming. But I think it's important to make a distinction here. When we talk about AI,
we're talking about large language models.
We are, right?
Oh,
it's just language models. The whole
it's the coined term.
Yeah,
just words.
If anything, this I know there are behind the scenes AI and stuff like that going on. I don't know what's going on there, but for the public at least, by overreacting to what we have now, we're almost like stunting our understanding and stunting our ability to see that this isn't actually.
I don't think we're slowing.
AGI.
I don't think we're slowing it down though.
Yeah, no,
it's not.
I think the form of AI we're taking seems to be quite one-dimensional in terms of the public access to it, because all of them are just about as much processing power as they can pump into it and the equations or math that large language model does. Right? It's not actual.
I just wanted to point out.
Well done, Trot. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Just Eat chatbot.
Now, Trot, your brain is now going to be transferred into an AI language
and
model.
that's how AI fails.
It uses Chris Trot as their...
God, it's so dumb all of a sudden. Why? Anyway, I hope you're dumb enough to like and subscribe to this video. Thank you very much. Do. And we'll see you on the next one.
Well, until we become AI chatbots.
Yeah, of course.
Would you like me to choose your Just Eat order?
Yeah, go on then. Oh, it's horrible. It's not what I wanted to saw.
Now I've got
food. Now I've got a ticky tummy.
Got food poisoning.